Basically, I run very, very dog-friendly holiday cottages in a really nice part of Norfolk on the coast. We come from Winterton up to pretty much Cromer. It's a business that's grown over 11 years, sort of really quite organically. I knew nothing about business when I started. I knew about going on holiday with my dogs. That's all I knew. That's kind of what I wanted to replicate, places where you could go on holiday with all your dogs, where they'd be welcome, where you'd feel at home, where you had enclosed outside areas. So that was kind of my goal. On and off over the years, I've sort of started growing, but it came to a point really about a year and a half ago, I suppose. I separated from my husband, and so my business has become my sole income, and I knew I had to get serious about it, and I knew I had to really grow it, and that's where Phil came in, basically. That's kind of why I'm here now and why my business is growing. One of them was the financial side of it, because obviously selling, dog-friendly holiday properties is actually lovely because you're selling a good thing to people that you understand, and the dog thing I love. But actually, the basic business ideas, the finances, how to look at future finances, marketing, budgets, all quite hard things, all things that didn't come naturally to me. It made a huge difference, and I feel now that I've got the tools for the job to grow my business more effectively, to understand my business, feel a lot more confident about my business. So yeah, it's still, there are still challenges, there are challenges all the time, but I think now because I've got almost more tools, I'm not so afraid of those challenges. I think, okay, how do I deal with this? What would Phil say about this? One of my absolute key things that I brought away is to work on the business and not just in the business, because I can be funny about for all the time it takes to do all the little emails and things, but I need to be thinking about the bigger picture, and he's very much taught me to think about that, and as a result of it I've employed a couple of people to help me out, and I've looked at things quite differently, and I'm actively growing the business, which is exactly what I wanted to achieve. That's absolutely, a really, really key thing. I mean, I finished the coaching with Phil, but obviously I'm coming to the Growth Club things because they are an accountability session. My Monday morning sessions with him were like, I'll be doing my homework at 5 o'clock in the morning and getting it all ready. And you'd be thinking, oh God, I've got to get all this done. But it was absolutely brilliant in terms of making me accountable, in terms of setting goals for that week. In terms of growing, it really was very, very valuable. And I mean, it was very hard work, but I would encourage anybody who's perhaps a little bit kind of stuck in their business and wanting to develop it, whether it's to grow it or just to change it, to take some coaching and learn the best ways forward. Because we're all good at the one thing that we do, but we can't be good at everything else. So the background business side of things, if you haven't had sort of formal training in that, then I think a business coach is the best way of actually learning those really quite valuable skills.